Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
And good afternoon, Mount Clemens, where February is getting off to a frigid start. And I think that's aptly conveyed through these pictures, despite the sunshine that's out there. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm Jason Colthorpe. Good to have you with us for Local 4 News at noon. We want to get right over to meteorologist Ashley Barassi because I'm sure some of you might be asking, is it going to warm up at all today?
Briefly, but yeah, we will be a little bit warmer than yesterday, Jason. A beautiful shot of downtown Detroit, though it is a bit deceiving because with that sunshine, it seems like it's a little warmer, but you look at the surface, especially off at Comerica Park on the field, there's still some snow on the ground. We sit at 20 degrees here in the city, 18 in Ann Arbor, Howell at 22, and Adrian 17. With winds, though, sustained out of the southwest, pretty much between 10 to 15 miles per hour. There's still a lot of single-digit wind chills on the board. So Grosse Ile at 8, feeling like 8 in Mount Clemens as well, 7 at Metro Airport, Ann Arbor. The wind chill is 6 in Monroe, 5 off in Adrian. Clouds and radar indicating that we have pretty much clear conditions across much of lower Michigan, and any lake effect flurries that were off towards Grand Rapids early this morning have fizzled out. But as we look farther south, there still is the ice concern down into Texas. We have moisture rolling over the cold air there, aiding in the ice formation from Dallas all the way towards San Antonio. So forecast here closer to home today, topping out at 24 with a mix of sun and clouds. We're tracking a brief warm up and then a plunge in temperatures. Jason will have that coming up.
All right. Thanks, Ash. Detroit Public School student is in the hospital this noon after suffering cardiac arrest during a high school basketball game last night. It happened at Northwestern High School, just down Grand Boulevard from Henry Ford Hospital, where that student is now receiving care. Pamela Osborne live there for us this afternoon with the latest. Pam?
Jason, we know that Cartier Woods is in critical condition here at the hospital on life support. The emergency took place on the court. We're told Cartier Woods went into cardiac arrest during last night's basketball game against Douglas High. We know CPR was administered and that Cartier, a senior at Northwestern, was rushed to Henry Ford Hospital, where he is on life support. The situation is pretty dire and the next 24 hours are critical. Dr. Nikolai Vidi, the superintendent over at DPSCD, says Cartier's aunt and legal guardian gave her permission for him to tell people about what happened to Cartier and how he's doing. He went on to say she's requesting your thoughts, prayers, and well wishes for his recovery. And you mentioned the close proximity from that high school to Henry Ford Hospital, less than a 5-minute drive away. So he got here pretty quickly. We're going to continue to check in on his condition and, of course, wishing him the very best in his recovery. We'll keep you updated throughout the day. Reporting live at Henry Ford Hospital, I'm Pamela Osborne, Local 4. Yeah, and we've seen, especially in the case of DeMar Hamlin, how close that help makes all the difference. All right, Pam, thanks. The parents charged in a horrific case of child abuse at their Detroit home will stay behind bars. In a probable cause hearing this morning, Judge Kenny King decided Shane Shelton and Valerie Hamilton will stay in the Wayne County Jail. Their next court date will be a preliminary exam on the 21st of February. Shelton and Hamilton are charged with murder, child abuse, and torture in the death of 5-year-old Ethan Belcher. They also face child abuse charges involving their other 3-year-old son. A judge will make her decision sooner rather than later after hearing arguments on whether employees at Oxford High School can be sued over the shooting that happened there. Families of Tate Meir and Justin Schilling accuse the district of failing to protect students. School counselors and administrators are named in that lawsuit. The issue of governmental immunity is front and center with this. State law does protect public agencies, including school districts, from lawsuits, but Attorney Ben Johnson says that immunity does not apply here.
All of these folks are responsible, but you cannot ignore all the stuff that this school knew and completely ignored, and now in this lawsuit are taking the position we don't care.
The judge did not give an exact date on when she will make her decision. If it is dismissed, there are still federal lawsuits against the district. An emergency hearing will be held this afternoon to revoke the bond of an alleged repeat criminal. In mid-December, Torian Hudson was arrested for robbing and shooting a 19-year-old at a gas station on Detroit's west side. His original bond of $1 million was lowered to $250,000, and he was able to bail out on the 11th. Over the weekend, Hudson was arrested again for a violent domestic assault against a pregnant woman. There was an issue with legal representation this morning, so that hearing has been pushed back. We'll have more ahead on Local 4 News at 4 and 5. It's official again. Tom Brady announcing he is retiring after now 23 seasons in the NFL.
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring for good. Like, you only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much, to every single one of you, for supporting me. My family, my friends.
7-time Super Bowl champ posting a 53-second video there announcing the news. Brady thanked everyone for their support, as you heard. It comes exactly 1 year to the day after he announced his retirement from the game after 22 seasons, but obviously that didn't last long. He returned for one more season with Tampa Bay, but now it looks to be final. A heads up to drivers this weekend. Part of I-94 downtown will be closing. Both sides of 94 between I-75 and I-96 will shut down starting at 9 Friday night. Crews will be replacing the Cass Avenue overpass there. If you're heading west, get on I-75 south, then on I-96 west to get back on I-94. Follow me? If you're heading east, take the opposite way, so eastbound 96 to 75 north and then back on 94. The freeway will open back up Monday morning at 5. In less than 2 hours, the community of Memphis will say goodbye to Tyre Nichols, the man who died 3 days after he was beaten by Memphis police officers. The White House says Vice President Kamala Harris will be in attendance for this service beginning shortly before 2 o'clock this afternoon. 5 police officers have been fired and charged with second-degree murder in Nichols' death. 5 other first responders have been disciplined or fired. Nichols' family spoke ahead of this funeral, demanding the officers and first responders be held accountable. And we apologize, we have a bit of a technical problem there, but the Reverend Al Sharpton will deliver the eulogy at that funeral today. A Sterling Heights man is arrested after guns were found during a traffic stop. The 21-year-old was pulled over for speeding in Warren last night when police found a loaded rifle, a loaded pistol, and a drum magazine inside the car. Troopers say they decided to pull him over when they saw the man put a rifle in the back seat. It's not clear what the man was doing with the weapons, but both guns were taken by police and the man is now awaiting charges.